All right. Well, hello there, everyone. I figured since we haven't gotten together yet for my mom's celebration of her life, I wanted to do just something a little to honor her. It's coming up a year here now on her anniversary of her passing, and I just really haven't been able to take and say anything and honor her like I wanted to. But I hope this at least gives her some honor and that um, she was a very loved woman. Um, so I want to go ahead and open up with this verse that says in Philippians 1:3, it says, I thank my God every time I remember you. And that verse has carried me through a lot because you can always remember the sadness. You can always remember the the down times, but most of all, remember the fun times. And that verse helped me to remember that we had a lot of good times as a family. Um, she was an absolutely wonderful grandmother. Um, she was a wonderful mom. She was always there for me um, through thick and through thin. Um, as you can see now, I have the Ducks jersey on in honor of her too, because one of our favorite things was our pastimes when the Ducks were playing was to either sit at home, her being at home, and me being at my house, watching the Ducks game, and we'd be texting one another, as the game plays, um, and then or when we'd have the funds, we'd go ahead and go and enjoy the game. Um, so, though the challenge was, she didn't so much like the 400 uh, row seats, so we had to wait until we really got some cash saved up to do the 200s. So as you know, those are more expensive, but yeah, the nosebleeds that she wasn't real fond of. Um, but thinking back um, about how mom was so courageous in these past 4 years, um, showed me so much about who she was and about where her faith stood. She helped so many people um, when whether it be I get these emails from people let me know that they had such a wonderful relationship with my mom that some of you felt that she was your work mom, and I totally see that she was like everyone's mom. uh, no matter who you were, she would take you and she would just love on you. um, that was a blessing growing up when we had our challenges in our family. um, it was challenging, but mom's love was always there. It was consistent. um, she was one to say no to divorce, period. No matter how bad the situation got, she was one. She's going to stick this out, and I thank God for her for that, because she showed me endurance through marriage. Marriage is not always easy. It's not always um, joyful and happy. Sorry, my wife's looking at me, but I mean, it isn't. It's hard some of the times. It's difficult. But as we know, as we go through it, Mom showed me that we still stick it out with one another, and we forgive. That's huge. That was huge in Mom's life. She was a very forgiving person. Um, when I think about some of the challenges that she went through, it amazed me how she was at times with people, and how she would tell me that, hey, today I got to speak to someone that was going through the exact same thing. I got to share with them, you know, how much God loves them, and that always those words of encouragement, because when my dad passed away, that was extremely hard on Mom. But she dug through it. She dug through it, and it was not easy for her. I think about some of the things that we talked about here and there, and talked about Dad. I told my wife when I would go over to Mom's house, it was always like a shrine of Dad. And I mean, I'm telling you, this was 4 years later. and but you know, Mom was honoring Dad, and she loved him till she passed, and she was with him. That was one of the most comforting feelings going through Mom's loss, knowing that when she took her last breath, that not only did she see Jesus for the first time, personally, but she saw Dad. I have a feeling Dad probably pushed Jesus out of the way and said, okay, this is my wife. But yes, there's that verse that says, well done, good and faithful servant, now enter in to the kingdom. And I hope to see the mansion that Mom has there in heaven. Because I can imagine how many other people were behind my dad saying thank you. Thank you for giving your life to serve. And that's what she did. She served. I always loved seeing Mom interact with my kids, because it made me so go back to my childhood again. How she was always that loving parent. She would grab, she would hug you. I love you. That was and give money. I never saw that part of it, money, but the grandchildren always saw the part of money. But it, and my grandkids, her grandkids loved her dearly. This has been very challenging for us all. But we rest assured knowing that there is no more pain and no more tears, no more sorrow that Mom's going through. And she's going to be happy for the rest of her eternity. And to be able to honor her with the life that she led, with the strength that she had in that life as she was leading, is a true testament of what God can do in a person's life. I am am truly blessed to have a mom like you. Yes, I was so blessed to have a mom like you. I thank you for all the times that you gave me. You were always there for me in my illness, um, in the challenges that I had in my life, family life, everything. So thank you for that. Thank you for loving on me unconditionally. Thank you for loving on my kids, my wife, my relatives. Um, we had such a wonderful, wonderful relationship. And that I will truly treasure for the rest of my life. So I pray that you are enjoying the comfort of the Lord and the comfort of Dad and Rose and so many other of our friends that have passed. I'm sure you guys sure had a party there. So I hope, I know this is just a little snippet, but I want to give you honor and praise for all that you have been in my life and all that will carry over into my life and into my family's life as well. So I love you, Mom, dearly, and I thank you for all that you have done. And I want to also just kind of give a thanks out there for so many of you that have put into my mom's life, that helped me so much through her illness. I thank you for that. Regina, I thank you. You were a true friend to my mom. And I am so grateful for that. And Liz, Jim, everybody that is Saddleback family, I thank you. I thank you for investing so much into my mom and loving on her as she loved you. I love you all, and I wish we were able to do this face to face and together, but for the time being, this is what it is, and I give you honor, Mom. I love you with all my heart. Thank you.